Hello, ladies, and welcome back to It's Time for Tea. My name is Princess Nay, and this is my femininity journey that I decided to share with you. Before I get started, ladies, please follow me on Instagram at callmeprincessnay. Follow my femininity page at 𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒄𝒆𝒔𝒔. And ladies, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so I can reach more feminine women across the globe. Ladies, we are officially now at 5.5 YouTube subscribers, and that pushes me almost to 6. I would love to get to 10,000 before the new year comes in, but regardless if I do or not, I am just truly thankful for each and every one of you. Okay, ladies, so now let's begin. So today I want to address the importance of being a submissive Black woman, when to submit, and why Black women struggle in that area. Now, a little disclaimer, not all Black women struggle with this, nor are we the only community with these type of issues. However, we as Black women have heard things like, I'm raising my daughter to be a strong, independent Black woman, so she don't need no man, which is very toxic to our mental health by pushing generational stress off onto us to be overly masculine and accept the bare minimum from a man just to say that we are happy. I refuse to be miserable and stressed out by bills for the rest of my life, which is why I want to have happiness as a wife, eventually with my loving, committed, and God-fearing husband. Now, as a feminine woman, it's very important to always be seen as a lady by respecting yourself, and that goes for online and offline. A lot of women, including myself before, have had certain standards when it comes to men and decided to overlook red flags that I thought didn't matter, which eventually became an issue in the long run. We as feminine women have to hold ourselves accountable for our actions when it comes to men, thinking we have to prove things early on when in reality we don't have to prove a thing. In this generation, they like to paint being submissive as a form of weakness on the Black woman, but it's more stressful trying to be the man and the woman, if anything. Acting like you don't need a man or making that a highlight of your post on social media when you accomplish something shows deep-rooted issues and a level of therapy that is clearly needed. As a feminine woman, it's perfectly okay to need a man to do certain things for you because men love to be needed anyway. I want my Black sisters to understand you don't have to compete with men nor make it known about all your accomplishments. A man who's looking to get to know you on a deeper level doesn't need to compete nor play games with a woman who he is aware and understands her value. Now let's discuss why Black women reject the reason to submit. We all have sat around our mothers, our aunties, or our cousins who have complained about men and how horrible they are or treated them, just for younger generations to turn around and do the same exact thing and fall for the same type of men, which makes it clearly mistakes that we should be learning from. It's beginning to be a repeat kind of cycle of toxic situationships that always have Black women getting short end of the stick. As a Black woman, we have to take into account what kind of men we are dating with similar low-value lifestyles, let alone habits that we choose to ignore, thinking we can change a man or give our bodies to them, thinking it would make them commit. I have noticed in this generation, more Black women are normalizing toxic relationships, accepting cheating versus changed behavior, settling for rich rapper baby mom status, or being a sister wife to a man who can buy a Birkin bag. I have also seen some of my Black women allowing men to cuss at them, refer to them as a B word, call you all times of night, disrupting what you have going on, and just overall being toxic. I just can't believe most of my Black women today are actually settling for that, let alone promoting that they had threesomes in their marriage. They allow men to go days without speaking to them, and etc. Ladies, unfortunately, going outside your race doesn't prevent any of these things when dealing with men who do not see the value that you see in yourself. You have to check every disrespectful thing possible to truly receive what you want from a man. There are a lot of Black women who will see this going on but will overlook it because the man can either give them good in the bedroom or provide a certain lifestyle that they have never experienced before. I am happy for any and all my black women who live very luxurious lifestyles, but not if it's going to cost you your sanity and mental health. Younger black women will see that kind of toxic lifestyle through social media and think that's just plain normal. When a man treats you like he hates you, that would just never be normal in my eyes. Not being able to submit to your man keeps a lot of women from reaching their full potential as a woman, let alone a wife. And honestly, the reason we have to stop normalizing this stuff would be because it will keep us in a masculine energy, and that's far from living a hypergamous lifestyle that we all dream to have when becoming a wife and being happy. I would also stop following people, mainly influencers, who normalize this kind of behavior due to the impact it can have on your mindset and your future. Now let's talk about when it's appropriate to submit. Now, as a black woman, submission should take place after a man has verbally asked you to be his woman and has shown you that this is the direction he would like to go in with the relationship based on his actions. I would never take a man serious who says things like a bond is better than a title, or pressure you to cook, clean, and do his laundry for him, which is seen as girlfriend habits in the long run, not in the beginning. Never overstep until he makes it clear what it is between you both due to his actions. Which is why I recommend all women to not become emotionally available to a man before a commitment is put in place. As a black woman who wants a certain lifestyle with a man, he has to understand he will have to lead in love in order for me to teach him how to love me the way I need in order to reach the levels of being the wife that he would need, or versus thinking everything will be so easy for him, because in reality, men love challenges. And ladies, to be honest, every man isn't okay with doing the work, which is why you have to be okay with moving on like nothing happened versus blaming yourself for the relationship not working. When you do that and reach back out to the man and apologize, that's normally when men think they can train you and to feeling guilty for the actions that he's doing that is considered very toxic. You should only submit to your husband entirely when he is a man who can lead, protect, and provide beyond measures. And honestly, ladies, a man shouldn't approach you on a very serious note until he has all his ducks in order. And let's be clear, just because a man can provide doesn't mean he's a good man. He has to have character, and those normally are the men we sometimes overlook. When it comes to dating and things such like that, it's very important to give your man respect while he provides with you. And he's committed, and he's showing you that it's in his heart that he wants to do nice things for you. You have to step out of the mindset of talking to a man, saying things like you're stupid, retarded, or calling him effer, or just hitting him or any of that. That's extremely masculine and toxic, and that's where the accountability comes in for the woman. You have to learn how to communicate just as much as he has to. He can't go storming out when you're getting in arguments, or if you're complaining about something that he's doing. Those are grown boy actions, and that you have to check and tell him that, basically, if you continue to do this, we just can't work. But ladies, I didn't want to come off one-sided here, because work has to be done on both ends to make a relationship successful. There is nothing wrong with being a submissive woman, mainly if you're a black woman that desire a certain type of lifestyle and love from a man that you can give. It shouldn't be 50-50. It definitely should be 100 on both ends. Your man should be able to offer you the type of love that basically he has never offered a woman before, if it's leading to a marriage and things such like that. And those typically are men who know who they are, they understand their purpose in life, and they understand where they're going. But that is all for today, ladies. Remain classy and beautiful. Mwah.